India, a land of water and life. India is a land of amazing cultures and landscapes. It's also full of incredible creatures that live in the water. From the huge Ganges River to the calm waters of Kerala, India's rivers, lakes and ponds are home to all sorts of amazing animals, many of which you won't find anywhere else. These waters are important for people's jobs and are also a big part of India's culture and environment. The Ganges River, for example, is considered holy by many people and is home to lots of different plants and animals. But these freshwater places aren't just important for religion and jobs. They're also super important for keeping the whole area healthy. Cool fish in Indian rivers. Some of the most interesting animals in India's freshwaters are the fish. There are all sorts of fish, from brightly coloured ones to those that are really good at hiding. One cool example is the denison barb. It's shaped like a torpedo and has bright red and yellow stripes. It lives in the fast-flowing streams of the Western Ghats Mountains. Another interesting fish is the dwarf pufferfish, one of the smallest pufferfish in the world. It lives in the slow-moving waters of Kerala. It can puff itself up to twice its size to scare away other animals. These fish, with their special ways of living, make the underwater world even more amazing. Tiny creatures, shrimp and snails. While fish are easy to see, the smaller animals in India's waters are just as important. Shrimp are a big part of the food chain. They eat tiny plants and animals and then get eaten by bigger fish. The bright green babalti shrimp is common in many Indian rivers. Snails are important too. They clean up the water by eating dead plants and animals. The black devil snail with its long shell is one type found in Kerala. These tiny creatures show how everything in the water is connected. The circle of life. India's freshwater ecosystems are like a big puzzle, with each piece, the fish, shrimp, snails and other creatures, important. For example, leaves that fall into the water become food for snails and shrimp, which then become food for fish. These fish might then get eaten by birds, showing how energy moves through the ecosystem. This balance is super important for keeping everything healthy. Protecting fish and snails in India. Sadly, these amazing creatures and their homes are in danger. Pollution, habitat destruction, and too much fishing are big problems. The Ganges River, for example, is very polluted, which is dangerous for the animals living there. We need to protect these places from pollution and overfishing. We also need to teach people why these places are important. Problems for India's water animals. The problems facing India's water animals are complicated. Pollution from factories, farms and sewage makes the water dirty and unsafe. Cutting down forests, building dams and building cities also destroy the places where these animals live. Overfishing and introducing new species that don't belong also cause problems. These new species can take over and make it hard for native species to survive. Fixing these problems requires everyone to work together: the government, local people, and conservation groups. Being a responsible fish owner. Keeping fish in aquariums can be fun and can help people learn about them, but it's important to do it the right way. Letting unwanted pet fish go into rivers and lakes can be really harmful to the fish that already live there. It's important to get your fish from breeders who raise them responsibly and to learn about why you shouldn't release non-native species. Breeding endangered species in aquariums can also help protect wild populations. If aquarium owners, conservationists and the government work together, we can make sure that keeping fish helps protect India's aquatic life. A healthy future for India's waters. Protecting India's waters isn't just about saving animals, it's about protecting something that millions of people need. These waters provide drinking water, water for farms and jobs through fishing and tourism. Keeping these places healthy is important for both people and nature. It's also about saving these special places for future generations. We need to teach kids why freshwater conservation is important and inspire them to protect these valuable resources. If we work together, we can make sure that India's amazing freshwater ecosystems stay healthy for years to come. Act now, protect our waters. The future of India's waters and the amazing creatures that live there is uncertain. We need to act now. We can all help, from supporting conservation groups to using less water at home. By teaching others, making responsible choices, and supporting stronger environmental laws, we can help create a future where both people and nature can thrive. Remember, protecting our planet's fresh water isn't just a choice. It's something we all need to do. Let's work together to protect these important waters for all the life that depends on them.